Hello again, everybody. Zaggy Tag is here with the Atakline for Tuesday, November 1st, 2011. Hope everyone had a great Halloween yesterday. We end October and start, of course, the Christmas shopping season and get ready for the big one on 12/25. But Halloween was good for me yesterday. I mentioned on the Atakline I watched Wacky Horror Picture Show, my Halloween tradition, and what's a decent episode of War. The wrestling didn't focus a lot on last night. There's some okay matches. I mentioned that on my wall review, so watch it. Speaking of Christmas, that leads us to new release Tuesday. A lot of albums are released this week, including the new album from Miranda Lambert, For the Record. That's FOUR The Record. The anticipated follow-up to ACM and CMA award-winning album of the year, Revolution. So hope she tops it. Also released today, a new album from Florence and Machine, Ceremonials. And metal fans, get prepared because there's a new album from Megadeth, 13. And they announced their Gigant tour today, including a stop in Detroit. And the anticipated collabo, Lulu, with Lutalika. Lou Reed and Metallica. That's been talked about, so we'll see how that sounds. I heard a little bit of it. And you know Christmas is in the air. Christmas is in the air with a Christmas album. Justin Bieber releases his Christmas album today, Under the Mistletoe, following the release of Michael Bublé's Christmas album last week. Now the album's out. He released the single Mistletoe, and Justin's got a lot on his plate. He'll be on Dancing with the Stars' results show tonight, which I will address in a bit about last night's episode. He was also on Ellen this morning promoting the album and donating money to a local school. He's also starting his own charity drive, the Believe Drive. Is it called? Yeah, the Believe Charity Drive. He's providing links to his website for fans to donate to local charities. Of course, his album, Under the Mistletoe, will be going to charity. The proceeds will be going to charity. Of course, Believe is the name of his next studio album. So that's why he's calling it that. And he got himself a little Christmas gift, an early Christmas gift. He found out today that he is the first artist to garner 2 big deals on YouTube, beating Lady Gaga of all people to 2 billion. That's interesting.
So there you go. And that's not the only thing about Bieber announced today. He announced that alongside David Guetta, he'll be performing at the EMAs. No, Justin will be performing with Dave Guetta, but they'll be performing separately because of their announced performance today. RHCP, Bruno Mars, Gaga, LMFAO, among others, will be at the EMAs this upcoming Sunday, November 6th. It'll air, and it'll be Trace, and it'll be you on the next day, November 7th in the US. Of course, EMAs will be hosted by Justin's girlfriend, Selena Gomez. Speaking of award shows, a little update on the CMAs, Country Music Awards, Country Music Association Awards, held 1 week from tomorrow, November 9th. Now, last year they honored Loretta Lynn's 50 years of music with a tribute performance with Miranda Lambert and Sheryl Crow, with Loretta coming out doing it. And I mentioned on the Atakline, I was at the CMAs last year and they gave a standing ovation when Loretta came out. Now they're honoring Glenn Campbell this year. Of course, Glenn Campbell, Entertainer of the Year winner, many hits, Rhinestone Cowboy, Galveston, By the Time I Get the Phoenix. Of course, earlier this year he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, which he'll be retiring because of it, with his farewell tour and new album out. He'll be honored by Brad Paisley, one of the co-hosts, Vince Gill, and Keith Urban. They'll be performing a tribute to Mr. Campbell. And they added a lot of new performers to the list from last I added, which has added Faith Hill, Martina McBride, Scotty McCreery, Sugarland, Thompson Square, Chris Young, and Zach Brown Band, alongside Luke Bryan, Eric Church, Van Perry, Jason Aldean, Taylor Swift, Kenny Chesney, Grace Potter, Lionel Richie with Little Big Town Rascal Flats, Darius, and Rascal with Natasha Bedingfield. So there you go, CMAs 1 week from tomorrow. Now, before I talk about TV news, a little bit of wrestling news. A lot of wrestlers have been suspended lately. I did not address this. Heath Slater got suspended recently. And there was a reason why Evan Bourne got his ass beat last night as part of the tag team match with him and Kofi losing to Wade Barrett and Cody Rhodes. Evan Bourne has been suspended. He's now suspended for 30 days. And there was many speculations on why they did not just drop the titles last night to Cody and Wade. Maybe they're going to drop it tonight on the SmackDown taping. So who knows what will happen with the tag team titles. And it's sad that this happens to Evan now because Air Boom's doing well as a tag team. They need more tag teams. And now with Air Boom out for temporary time, who knows if they'll get pushed again to tag team title status once Evan returns from his suspension. All Evan's addressed, he'll be back in the Flash. So that means Evan must be flying high, if you know what I mean. There's been suspicions of marijuana. That was probably the reason why Heath Slater got suspended too, but no official one on why both of them got suspended. But we'll see what happens with the tag team division now that Evan's out and if Kofi's going to replace him. I think we all know if Kofi wants a new partner, we know who we should call. Woo, woo, woo! You know it, baby. Wider, baby. So there you go. Now, TV news. Starting with last night's Dancing with the Stars. Now, as I mentioned on Raw, was on last night. I didn't get to watch dancing a little bit. So I missed a couple dances last night. But leading the pack this week. Who led the pack this week? Ricky again got a 27 and a 26 on a group dance. Leading the pack with 53 out of 60 for 2 scores. And I thought, wow, was actually pretty good in this The Addams Family thing. I thought he did a very good job of that dance. He did very well with it. He's showing potential. Despite the fact his sister's hogging up all the attention because of a DIVORCE. JR got himself plumbing because of his team's scores. And of course, there's always a person from the losing group dance team to be eliminated. I think if you watch the show, I think everyone knows who I want to see go home next. Nancy Grace. Since Hope was on the other team, she'll be spared for this week. So Nancy will be going home this week. She's on the bottom of the leaderboard. So she'll be going home again. She'll be going home this week. So there you go with that. Bye-bye, Nancy. And the next Hope. Now, after a few weeks off, Glee is back tonight. After a few weeks off, Glee returns. And a lot is going down this week. Now, when we left Glee, Mercedes got kicked out of the group and about to join Adina Menzel's character's singing group. And a lot's going down, including Michael Miley's character, Kurt's dad, running against Sue and Will and Mrs. Pillsbury's relationship flowing. The West Side Story musical happening. That's the reason why Mercedes left and everything. And so we'll see what happens on the return of Glee tonight. Hope Glee returns well, but ruining the drama shall continue. What else is new with Glee, man? It's like the fun's out of it. You know, first couple episodes, it seemed like the fun was back, but now it's been drama after drama with the whole Quinn going bad and going good again, just to make sure she gets full custody of her child. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of shit's going down here. And of course, speaking of Glee, we're going to end with a sad note. Condolences go out to Glee cast member, well, occasional Glee cast member. Forgot her name. Clarice, yes. Clarice, Glee cast member. Her dad got stabbed to death in the Philippines. So condolences go out to her and her family during this very sad time. That is it for the attack line. See y'all later. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you very much. See y'all later. Yeah.